My name is Ryan Cleven. I'm the design director for multiplayer on Gears of War.
Ryan, talk about what you're showing here at E3 with Gears of War.
Well, this year, this is a special E3 for us at the Coalition. We announced that Gears 5 is shipping on September 10th this year. We are debuting our new 3-player co-op mode called Escape, which where people are playing right behind you. And we've also revealed that for the first time, we're bringing the Terminator, like the Terminator universe, into Gears, which is with two of your favorite characters from the Terminator Dark Fate, and you'll be able to play them as multiplayer characters inside Gears of War.
But with bot machines in 4, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's no machines like the Terminator, and also you get to play Sarah Connor, which is super cool.
So talk about some of the major changes players will notice coming into multiplayer, specifically from Gears 4 to 5.
So the biggest change is Escape mode. So Escape is a totally different way to play Gears. Gears has been known for really defensive combat. It's a cover shooter. You're sitting behind cover, kind of, making the enemies come to you so that you can mill them down. Escape, it turns out on its head. It's a very aggressive mode. There's a giant kind of proverbial boulder coming behind you in the form of toxic gas. And so that means you have to plant the bomb, destroy the hive, and get out alive as fast as you possibly can, because that gas is chasing you all the way to the end. But between you and safety is a whole bunch of baddies that you're going to have to eliminate. So it's like basically a speed run on steroids.
It's like horde mode, but with a lot more stuff going on.
Yeah, I mean, Horde mode is a very classic defensive mode. There's tons of stuff that's cool about Horde. Escape is almost the mirror image, so to speak, of if Horde is defensive, Escape is aggressive, but it's all co-op, so that you and your friends can get together, play as a 3-player squad, and we've innovated on difficulty where you can customize the difficulty yourself so you can find the way that you like to play.
Can you talk about any new, you guys had any new guns, any new cover mechanics, any new grenades?
So, right off the top, you'll notice something very different about Gears of War shooting and Gears of War 5. We've revamped the shooting model. You're going to see entirely new reticles. The guns have all been retuned with a new recoil system, and you're going to see in escape mode and in PvE, such as Horde, you're going to see numbers coming off the enemies telling you how much damage you've done, because each of the new characters in Escape is kind of like a class where they level up themselves with an ultimate ability, and it's going to matter how you're progressing, what cards you equip them with, so you're going to want to see how much damage you're doing. There's a new gun that you can play right now in Escape called the Talon. So each of the 3 players in Escape has their own pistol. We've got the Snub, we got the Boltok, which you know from previous Gears games, but the Talon is an auto pistol. It's a little hard to control, but it can do a ton of damage up close. We've also got the cryo cannon, which is kind of the opposite of a flamethrower. It's sort of like an ice thrower, right? It starts to freeze people, but it doesn't just do damage. It's actually something that's freezing them until they stop, and then your friends can shoot them and ship them away and blow them up into little tiny, frozen pieces.
And that's all unique to Escape, right? It's not in the core multiplayer modes.
In Gears of War, we have a pretty large multiplayer offering. We have Escape, we have Horde, and we have what we call Versus multiplayer that make up the entire pantheon of Gears multiplayer. So right now at E3, we're talking about Escape, and then next we're going to be talking about Versus in July with our technical test and the esports reveal. At our technical test, players are going to be able to try our new mode, Arcade Mode. And then in August, we're going to be talking about Horde over at Gamescom. And then finally in September, we're going to be talking about the rest of the campaign.
So what can you tell us about the story right now?
Well, Gears 5 is going to continue the saga that started with Gears 4. Obviously, Kate and her friends are joining us in this new adventure. It's really about Kate's journey of self-discovery to figure out who she is as a person in the juxtaposition of this great war that's happening. The Swarm have taken over the robots that the Karg has built and corrupted them, and we'll see what happens. Gears of War 5 is going to be launching on PC, Xbox, and Steam in September.